Hello, Tom and everyone.
Hello, Catherine. And everyone.
We're back
We're back!
with a really shitty tour of something I didn't record myself building. No, it's going to be a good tour.
It does look shitty.
No, I didn't think it looked shitty at all. I just meant the tour might be a bit...
Oh, okay.
Well, what are you trying to say?
Oh, you missed one.
What? What are you talking about?
If everyone can see those fancy dazzling lights, one of them is actually out.
Oh, I left... Yeah, down here.
Oh, you left it?
I left it broken. You said it was atmospheric.
It was atmospheric.
Yeah.
But prior to this video, we just spent a few minutes repairing everything because
yeah,
it does break in the rain.
Yeah, I've played on this a lot. All electronics outside break when it rains, including shop signs, which I feel should have some layer of invisible protection. Because in real life that doesn't happen.
No, Catherine. We're in modern, hip America, people just have those signs in their houses now.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's one up there. Did you miss that one on purpose as well?
No, I didn't notice it. Welcome to Ramen Restaurant number 1. I don't have to call it a restaurant. This isn't the first thing on the lot I built though, strangely enough. It's at the start of the lot.
So wait, what is this lot?
What is the lot?
Yeah.
Classed as. At first it was a karaoke joint, now it's a nightclub.
No, but I mean, what is the lot in general? It's like, what is this lot sort of
It's called
based
Harajuku
off?
Town.
Right.
So, everyone's heard of Chinatown, right? It's like that, but it's instead for just a Japanese district called Harajuku in real life, and it's based off of that.
Is it like a foodie place?
There's a lot of foodie things going on, yeah. It's meant to have a nightclub vibe. It's really just meant to be a street that you'd only really go to at night.
Like sort of
it looks best at night.
In London they have like Carnaby Street and stuff, and it just looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of all the lights and everything, it's meant to be there. You're meant to be there at night time. So here's one ramen place. There's a vendor there, and actually the workers actually get in from behind, so it's not accessible at the front, but it also isn't separated. So normally you'd stick these just outside, right, in a park on their own, but I wanted it to look like part of the building, so it is. It is. The one over here is a proper ramen restaurant. I like I said to call it restaurant, but upstairs one's apartment. There are 3 apartments on this lot. Your Sims can fully and access them. They're completely decorated and they're meant to look really lived in. I looked at run-down apartments as inspiration for it, which is why his fence is broken and he has these weird doors up there. They're meant to be sort of like you pull them out the way.
Oh, I get you.
And he has this, I'm saying
what is
he
that?
because
the mighty dollar or some shit. What is that shit?
Yeah, it's just a dollar sign.
Is it a dollar?
Sign. It's a simoleon.
Oh, that's what simoleon is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's their currency. I imagine he owns the ramen place, and just like most ramen places in Japan, there's these curtains you have to push aside to access it, and like I just said, most ramen places in Japan, there's these dividers, so you'd sit at the counter. That's not the right word for it, is it? But whatever. You'd sit at the countertop area, but there's dividers between you and the other people, and I don't know if anyone's heard of her, but I watch a YouTuber called Internationally Me. I showed Tom her recently, and she just gives you advice on where to visit in Japan and like non-tourist areas. And through her videos, we actually found out that in Japan you're not meant to walk and eat at the same time.
That's weird.
It is weird to me because in England, you're kind of expected to do that in a lot of places. A lot of places don't have seating unless you go to a proper restaurant. So many tiny shops. But yeah, so there's dividers so you can sit privately. In Japan, I think there's sometimes screens you can pull so you don't have to see the person next to you, but you can also pull them down if you're with that person. But yes, this is the ramen place. The orders are up there. Ignore the wanted signs. Fun fact, our local area currently has wanted posters up for a murder.
Can you
Because we live somewhere nice.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
Hilarious!
Can you order food from the other side here? Was this an idea that you had at the time, or was it just left open?
No, yeah, I put seats here.
Oh, okay, cool.
So on the other side, I imagine you can sit here and order stuff, but you can't actually order from this. It is just classed as an oven. So it's really just there for imagination and roleplay purposes. So I imagine you sit there and order, and there's just this back area, probably with drunk guys, because right through here is the club. So drunk people sit here. You can't actually order here. unfortunately, because it's not a restaurant lot. If you change it to a restaurant lot, I think you can maybe sit here and order food.
It's a bit of a bummer.
It is. It does.
But
suck.
you can still get sort of that ambient.
It is. It is really for ambience, honestly. Sorry if you want it for gameplay purposes, but it's not there for that.
You can invite your club around and someone can make food there.
Yeah, exactly. You can just force someone to make food, like when you have a wedding.
You can roleplay that it's being used properly.
Yeah, you can roleplay.
Yeah, but yeah, you can hire a caterer.
Yeah, it's like, at weddings, normally your bride or groom ends up making the cake because the caterer is always absolutely useless. Here at the side, sorry, ignore the Sims I brought to this lot to show it to you. They're just inside Hummer, fun fact. But around the side there's like shop entrances.
Just got One Punch Man in the background.
One Punch!
And where have you put this? Just in the Spice?
In the Spice District. This is where the karaoke place is in the Spice District.
There's my gallery.
There's Tom's gallery. It's meant to be a converted warehouse. It's always open. Pretty cool stuff. There's a roof party up there, apparently. That's where his sim proposed to his wife. She said yes, spoiler alert. The Let's Play will be up soon, won't it, Tom?
Yeah, I haven't played Tim in like 9 months.
Yep. Tom doesn't love his Sims. No, he does.
Oh, look, what's all the crap on the ground?
This is meant to just
be where the beggars
street performers and stuff.
Street performers.
Yeah.
Glorified beggars.
Kind of. We have that in London a lot. If you go to London, especially the tourist areas, there's always street performers and it's always intimidating.
It's lovely. No, it's
awful.
London, yeah. Like, remember yesterday, we were crossing the street and I was like, wait, because I thought that car was going to turn, and you had to spend like 30 seconds with a man playing a trumpet right next to you.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh.
That happens a lot in London. It's like, oh, please don't make eye contact. But yeah, so I use these step things because that seemed like a really Japanese staple. You see stairs like this normally leading up to stations and stuff. Stuck that there. It has a nice view of the fish sign. It's the actual entrance to the club. There's the restaurant over there.
There's a few drippy electronic or...
Yeah, they're broken. Ignore it glitched out weirdly.
Was that my boy Akira?
Yeah, that's Akira. He looks like he's having a good time. I want to go home.
Why is he there if he doesn't want to be there?
I don't know.
What the hell? That's him.
What, Miko?
Oh, is that a sim? Oh, you edited her.
I just gave her new hair.
Oh, she's the one that was... She's the artsy sim.
She's a karaoke sim.
Is she?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's the infamous Don Lothario, who I've never actually interacted
Wait,
with.
why do you know names of everyone?
You don't.
Look, it's Don Lothario.
You're clearly not a Sims stan.
The old Don Lothario.
Listen,
he has returned to party.
He's
what
renowned.
What type of sim is Don Lothario?
A ladies' man.
Is he really?
He's really, yeah.
Oh, is he newly added or has he always been in?
No, he's
the
always
game?
been in. But yeah, so this is the smoking area of the club. You can actually look up into the upstairs of the club from here, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what a club looks like because I've never been to one. Huzzah.
Oh, look at that person.
What, Akira again?
No, is that a man or a woman?
That's a man with childbearing hip.
This is always what I dislike about
upstairs.
karaoke places. The upstairs never gets used as much. Downstairs,
it
like the
does
Sims
end
all
up
congregate on one area at a time.
But normally they've actually
they would roll upstairs and downstairs.
When I've played this lot, they have actually come up here.
This looks really good. It's like a whole different aesthetic. It's like a bit more dangerous.
Yeah, it's meant to look like
it's a bit more refined. You know, this is this is where secret plots are formed.
I think so.
By older gentlemen.
I was thinking a little bit of a Yakuza vibe.
Yeah, some older gentlemen sit on their pillows while they get a dashing dame.
Speaking of older, there's someone.
There's a really old person. This is where all the spinsters are sent up to.
I need a drink.
That's a new sim.
No, she's just an NPC that the game generated.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell she's just some random ass sim because she like, don't know, she looks so strange.
She looks nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are meant to be stock rates, but I'm using them as lyric reading screens. I don't know what the word is. I've left a cheeky light up here by accident. I'll get rid of that. But yeah, so another karaoke area. Fun thing is you can go out to this door, out of this door. It looks like you're not meant to, but up here there's this secret little kind of romantic area. It probably still smells of pollution up here, heavily.
Oh, that's cute. It's like what Apu did.
Yeah, it is.
He put
Above
do not disturb or whatever.
Yeah,
and took Lisa up there and it's his little garden.
And John Lennon's up there or something.
Not John Lennon.
No.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney. I don't know. They're the same person, right?
I'm going into the back of this guy's apartment now.
Yeah, this is the guy who owns that ramen place.
All right.
He has this little balcony. That's where he does his laundry. A plant should go there, but he clearly isn't very good at it. I imagine him to be a single father and his kid visits him like once every couple months because he doesn't have space to look after him.
Or clean.
Or clean. He's focused on his ramen. He doesn't come up here till late at night. He normally goes out to the gym or something, boxing and stuff. But yeah, you enter into his kitchen, which is a bit crappy looking. His kid in the snow globe.
Nice.
So yeah, postcards from his kids when he goes on holiday, when they go on holiday without him. His dining table with one chair because he's a very lonely man.
I like this. Looks comfy.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Those are drawings from his kid. He does love his kid a lot.
It's nice. It's always good when you love your kid.
But here's his bedroom. There's one tiny window because I felt he needed one. You can look out onto the simoleon sign. Remind you to get that bread.
I like the worn away wall.
Yeah.
Sandals.
Some cool stuff. Yeah, from his one holiday.
Fucking hell.
That's his life, and you can't judge him for it. Around here, we have another restaurant. This is actually attached to the stand at the front. This is their mascot.
Robots.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Nice.
I like the robot. That also came with kids stuff. Can you tell which pack I recently got? Tom bought the pack for me, actually. Just give you a shout out.
Thanks.
Thank you, Tom.
I'm funding your channel. I'm a producer.
So this leads to another stand.
Oh, that's neat. You actually connected the stand to a... That's neat. I like that.
Oh, thank you. And this is meant to be another restaurant. I don't know what they do here. Probably some sort of noodle. Hot dog. Sure. So you order here, but the staff can go through this door, and then they also access the stand out the front.
Hot dog!
Hot dog! This is meant to be the gentleman's club.
Yeah. Very
unsuspicious. Not many people go in here. It's very small. You're not meant to go in here. I was inspired by, there's a place nearby-ish us, if we get the bus. We never stop there, but there's this sort of nightclub that has a door exactly like this and no windows. And I'd be too scared to go in, but you're meant to go in.
Yeah.
But here's the tiny bar. I imagine the bartender knows all of his customers really well. There's the genkan, where you're meant to take off your shoes, but we don't have, like, slipper racks here and them, so pretend. And you sit on all the pomps. I don't know what they're called, but I call them pomps. And then they talk about shady business. No, hold on, this is the apartment. Appreciate it first. He has a fridge under the stairs, because he has no concept of interior design. Just casually a broom right there. His kitchen looks into his bedroom, which is a bit weird, but he lives here alone, so it's fine. His bathroom is a basic bathroom. There's nothing really to say about it. He has access to the roof. There's his chair. Don't know how graffiti got here, but it makes sense because it leads up to the roof. He's a very depressed man who likes to listen to sad music, drink beer, and look out at San Myshuno for hours at a time. He also has a keyboard and a weather-changing machine up here. He has a lot of hobbies, clearly. But let's take a break from apartments to appreciate the one basement area, which is down in this very shady.
Can you actually go into it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, cool.
Vending machine right there.
Vending machines. I love vending machines.
Stands a vending machine. This is the arcade. What was that?
So the arcade. That's cool. It's like a hidden underground arcade. This place got out of business so fucking quick.
I imagine it's like the owner, whoever owned it doesn't use it anymore, but somehow it's still up and running, so kids come here. I made this makeshift arcade machine because, you know, there's only one,
unfortunately.
Type. So there's these futuristic pink chairs.
Isn't there DDR in this game yet?
No, somehow there's not, but I use these mats and this is meant to be DDR. It's got void critters above it.
I can't believe DDR's not in this game.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's in the Herbs. The Herbs has DDR.
Yeah, you'd think they'd add DDR, but oh well.
I want DDR.
I'm sure they will at some point. It seems like a really easy thing.
It's sweet that you hope.
I like it. It's like a little underground club sort of vibe. Like, it's just been set up by like kids of all ages.
I did give this lot a teen hangout lot, but they make fun of children who come here. Like, there's a lot of dickhead sort of teenagers, and if kids come here, they're like, "You don't belong here." Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, no, it's got the teen hangout lot, but they don't actually make fun of children. I just pretend they do because I imagine they would. Because people always made fun of me, so I imagine it happened to everyone, right?
No, it's not fair.
What do you mean? You mean it didn't happen to everyone? What do you think, Tom?
What do I think?
What does Tom think?
I know, I think it's neat. I really like how you've sort of shoved in detail every little thing. I do think it's a shame that the lights break with rain. That's my one like sort of downer about this build. If someone downloads it, it will be annoying to have to kind of refresh them, but you can just sort of remove them. But I think it's really nice that sort of how squished together everything is. It's really hard to clutter in as much detail as possible in The Sims because of how much it requires you to space things away from each other.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. I think it's really cool and really bright and vibrant, and I really like how it adds to
character.
Like if you look just around the city here, it sort of just adds a whole new area. It's like you've built a zone in the city. I really like it, Kat. It's in your Sim stories. Yeah, your Simstagram stories. You know,
or
you can do a lot of role playing here and stuff, and add layers to your character, and it's fun zones.
Ogres
and,
have
you know,
layers.
I'm looking forward to seeing you do more of them, honestly.
Thank you. Actually, stay tuned. There will be a Chinatown up soon.
That isn't the same sort of. Is this the same sort of level as this?
What, Chinatown? No,
Yeah.
that'll probably have a completely different vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. So, thanks for joining me, Tom. It's been a long time. Shake my hand.
Shake your hand. We're back.
See you next time, everyone.
See you next few days.
Yes.
3 videos
Saturday,
a week.
maybe? I don't know. Yes, I try.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Good.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey guys, as always, thank you for watching. I'm happy to be back. I'm gonna try to upload 3 videos a week from now on, so I'll do my best not to let you down. I hope you liked Harajuku Town. As always, it's up on the gallery. Links are below in the description. Okay, see you next time. Bye!